So good day everyone. So I am here to discuss the 50 problems about differential calculus. So the first question is states that the variable a and r are related to t by the differentiable function a is equals to pi r squared. You are asked to find dA with respect to time when r is equals to 3 and the derivative of r with respect to t is equals to 2. So first we have the area of the which is the circle of pi r squared. So the dA over dt is equals to pi times we differentiate the r squared, so we come up with 2r, then the dr with respect to time. And next is dA over dt is equals to pi times 2, which is, and the radius is equals to 3 dr over dt, or is equals to 12 pi. So therefore dA over dt is equals to 12 pi. So the next question is, this question states that a and h and r are related to the differentiable function a is equals to 2 pi rh. You are asked to find dr over dt when r is equals to 2 and height is equals to 4. dA with respect to time is equals to 15 pi and the dh with respect to time is equals to 3. So we have the area, so the area must be 2 pi rh. 2 pi rh. So the dA over dt is equals to 2 pi r dh over dt plus 2 pi equals dr over dt times height. So the dA over dt is, so 15 pi is equals to 2 pi times the radius. So the radius is 3 times plus 2 pi, so dr over dt, so the height will be 4. So next 15 pi is equals to 2 times 3 plus 2 is equals to 12 pi times 4 times 2 is equals to 8 pi dr over dt. Therefore 15 pi minus 12 pi over 8 pi is equals to dr over dt. So therefore dr over dt is equals to 3 pi over 8 pi, or is it equal to 3 over 8? So that will be the final answer. So our next question will be, the question states that variable h and r are related to the t by differentiable function r is over 4 is equals to h minus 3 over h. You are asked to find dh over dt when r is equals to 3 and height is equals to 12 and dr over dt is equals to 1/4. So r over 4 is equals to height minus 3 all over height, so is equals to 4 height for h minus 12. So therefore h dr over dt plus r dh over dt is equals to 4 dh over dt. So we substitute the given value and solve for dh over dt. So substitute, so that given height will be 12, so times the dr over dt will be 1/4, then plus 3, the radius will be 3 and the dh over dt will be copied, so 4 dh over dt. So 3 times 4 dH over dt minus 3, so dH over dt. So therefore our final answer will be dH over dt will be equal to 3. So this will be our final answer. So our next problem will be the variables a, b, and c are related to the t by the differential function c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. You are asked to find dc with respect to time when c is equals to 10 and a is equals to 8. Therefore, dA over dt is equals to 1/4 and dB over dt is equals to 1/2. So c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. So we derive the c squared, so we get 2c dc over dt is equals to derivative of a squared, which is 2a dA over dt, and plus the derivative of b squared, which is 2b dB over dt. So the c is equals to 10, so therefore 2 times 10 dc over dt is equals to, that a is equals to 8. So dA over dt plus 2b is equals to, the dB will be 1/2. So, and this dA over dt will be given 1/4. This will be 1/4. So next is 2 times 10, 20 dc over dt is equals to 4 plus b. So therefore dc over dt is equals to 4 plus b over 20. So the question did not provide the value for b, so since we do not so we must find the value using the given function. So the given function, so and other values do kuno, so ato papangitaw ng given function ug ang other values. So c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. Then ang c na to, then the c given will be 10 and the a will be 8. So 10 squared is equals to 8 squared plus b squared. So 10 squared is equals to 100, 8 squared is 64 plus b squared. So next we should so we come up with 36, because 100 minus 64 is 36, then b squared. So b will be equal to 6. So therefore dc over dt is equals to 4 plus 6 over 20, or is it equal to 10 over 20, or 1/2. So therefore the dc over dt will be equal to 1/2. So this will be our final answer. So in our next problem, so the question states that two automobiles start from a point A at the same time. One travels west at 60 miles per hour, the other travels north at 45 miles per hour. You are asked to find how fast is the distance between them, increasing 2 hours after they start. So using Pythagorean theorem, so we represent, so x squared plus y squared is equals to d squared. So we all know that dx over dt is equals to 60 and dy over dt is equals to 45. So 2x, the derivative of which is 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt is equals to 2d dt dd over dt. So 2, so we should substitute the value, so 120, and the dx over dt will be 60 plus 2y is equals to 90, and dy over dt is 45, and 2, so that d is equals to 150, and dd over dt. So 14,000 overall, so 14,400 plus 8,100 is equals to 300 dd over dt. So therefore, so dd over dt is equals to 22,500 all over 300. So the dd over dt will be equal to 75. So this will be our final answer. So the next question states that at a given moment, a car is 30 miles north of an intersection traveling toward the intersection at 45 km per hour. At the same time, a truck is 40 km east of intersection traveling away from the intersection at 35 km per hour. You are asked to find the rate at which the distance between the two vehicles is increasing or decreasing at that moment. So we use the Pythagorean theorem also. So x squared plus y squared is equals to d squared. So again, so 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt is equals to 2d dd over dt. So 2 times the value of x will be 40 times 35 plus 2 times 30 minus 45 plus 2 times 50 dd over dt. So 2,000 overall, 2,800 minus 2,700 is equals to 2 times 50 equals 100 dd over dt. So therefore 2,800 minus 2,700 all over 100 is equals to dd over dt. So therefore dd over dt with respect to time is 100 over 100, or will be equal to 1. So this will be our final answer. So our next problem will be, the question states that a 13-foot ladder is leaning against a wall and that the base of the ladder slides away from the wall at a constant rate of 3 feet per second. You are asked to find how fast the top of the ladder is sliding down the wall when the base of the ladder is 5 feet from the wall. So again, we use the Pythagorean theorem, which is the x squared plus y squared is equals to, we represent the L squared. So okay, so the derivatives of 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt is equals to 2t dt over dt dl. So 2 times 5 times 3 plus 2 times 12 dy over dt is equals to 2 times 13 times 0. So 30 plus 24 dy over dt will be equal to 0. So 24 dy over dt is equals to negative 30. So we transpose the 30. So the dy over dt will be negative 30 over 24, or equal to negative 5 over 4. So this will be our final answer. So the next question states that a police cruiser approaching an intersection from the north at 60 miles per hour is chasing a speeding car traveling east of intersection at the moment when the cruiser is 0.6 miles north of the intersection and the speeding car is 0.8 miles east of intersection, you are asked to find how fast the speeding car is traveling if the distance between the two vehicles is increasing 20 miles per hour. So again, we use the Pythagorean theorem again. So x squared plus y squared is equals to d squared. So 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt is equals to 2d dd over dt. So again, the value of x will be 0.8, then dx over dt plus 2 times 0.6, the value of y, and the dy over dt will be negative 60 is equals to 2 times 1 times 20. So we find the dx over dt, so 1.6 dx over dt is equals minus 72 is equals to 40. So therefore, dx over dt is equals to 40 plus 72 over 1.6. So therefore, 112 over 1.6 or will be equal to 70. So the dx over dt will be equal to 70. So our next question will be, it states that a winch at the end of a dock is 9 feet above the level of the dock of a boat. A rope attached to the deck is being hauled in by the winch at the rate of 4 feet per second. You are asked to find how fast the boat is approaching the dock when the rope is 41 feet along. So again, we should use the Pythagorean theorem, which is the x squared plus y squared is equals to t squared. So 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt is equals to 2t dt over dt. So 2 times 40 dx over dt plus 2 times 9 times 0 is equals to 2 times 41 times negative 4. So 80 dx over dt plus 0 is equals to negative 328. So therefore, the dx over dt will be equal to negative 328 over 80 will be equal to negative 41 over 10. So the dx over dt will be negative 41 over 10. Over 10. So the dx over dt will be negative 41 over 10. So the next question will be, states that a spherical balloon is being inflated at the rate of 24 inches cubed per second. You are asked to find how fast the radius is changing at the moment when r is equals to 6 inches. So the volume of a sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cubed. So the dv over dt is equals to 4 over 3 pi, so the derivative of r squared, which is r cubed, which will be 3r squared, so dr over dt. So 24, the dv over dt is 24 times 4 pi and 3r squared, so 6 squared, so dr over dt. So therefore, the dr over dt will be equal to 24 over 4 pi times 6 squared is equals to 24 over 144 pi, or will be equal to 1 over 6 pi. So this will be our final answer. So our next question will be, the balloon is being deflated at the rate of 12 pi cubic feet per second. So you are asked to find the rate of the radius is decreasing when r is equals to 2 feet. So again, the radius of the volume of the sphere, which is the 4/3 pi r cube. So the dv over dt is equals to 4 over 3 pi times 3 r squared. So dr over dt. So negative 12 pi is equals to 4 over 3 pi times 3 times 2 squared dr over dt. So therefore negative 12 pi is equals to 16 pi dr over dt. So negative 12 pi over 16 pi is equals to dr over dt. So the dr over dt will be equal to negative 3 over 4. So this will be our final answer. So on our next question, so the radius of a spherical ball is decreasing at a constant rate of 4 inches per minute. So you are asked to find what rate of the volume of the ball is decreasing when the radius is 15 inches. So the volume of a sphere again is equals to, the volume is 4 over 3 pi r cube. So the dv over dt is equals to 4 over 3 pi times 3 r squared dr over dt. So the dv over dt is equals to 4 over 3. So we should solve for dv over dt. So 4 over 3 pi times 3 times 15 squared minus 4. So the dv over dt will be equal to negative 3,600 pi. So this will be our final answer. So our next question will be, a particle moves along the curve y is equals to x squared plus 1 in such a way that dx is equals to 5. You are asked to find dy over dt when x is equals to 3. So y is equals to the square root of x squared plus 1. So is equals to, we should, the x squared we should represent as 1/2. So x squared plus 1 1/2 raised to 1/2. So the dy over dt is equals to 1/2 times x squared plus 1 raised to 1/2 minus 1 times x squared plus 1 raised to it is equals to 1/2 x squared plus 1 raised to negative 1/2 times 2x dx over dt. So therefore dy over dt is equals to 1/2 3 squared plus 1 raised to 1/2 times 2 times 3 times 5. So therefore dy over dt is equals to 1/2 times 10 raised to 1/2 times 30. So our final answer will be dy over dt is equals to 15 over the square root of 10. So this will be our final answer. Our next question will be, a particle is moving along the curve y is equals to x squared such in a way that when x is equals to 1 over 3, dx over dt is equals to 6 feet per second, you are asked to find dy over dt at that moment. So y is equals to x squared. So we should differentiate. So dy over dt x squared, so 2x dx over dt is equals to dy over dt is equals to 2 times 1 over 3 times 6. So our final answer will be dy over dt is equals to 4 feet per second. So next question is, a particle is moving along the curve y is equals to 1/3 x cubed in such a way that when x is equals to 5, dx over dt is equals to 3 feet per second. You are asked to find dy over dt at that moment. So y is equals to 1/3 x cubed. So dy over dt is equals to 1/3 times 3x squared. The derivative of x cubed will be 3x squared dx over dt. So dy over dt is equals to 5 squared times 3. So the dy over dt is equals to 75 feet per second. So the next question is that the particle is moving along the graph of y is equals to the square root of x. You are asked to find the point of the curve at which dx over dt and dy over dt equal to each other. So y is equals to the square root of x. So dy over dt is equals to 1 all over 2 square root of x dx over dt. So therefore, dy over dt all over dx over dt is equals to 1 or equal to 1 over 2 square root of x. So therefore, 1 is equals to 1 is equals to 1 over square root of 2 square root of x times or 2 square root of x is equals to 1 or square root of x is equals to 1/2 comma x 1/2 squared or x is equals to 1/4. So x is equals to 1/4 and y is equals to square root of x. So then y daw kuno, then y is the square root of 1/4 is equals to 1/2. So our final answer will be dx over dt or dy over dt when x is equals to 1/4 and y is equals to 1/2. So the water is flowing into an inverted cone-shaped tank at the rate of 3 cubic inches per second. Then the cone has an altitude of 4 inches and a base radius of 3 inches. You are asked to find how fast the water is leveling rising when the water is 2 inches deep. So, okay, the volume of the cone is 1/3 by r squared times height. So V is equals to 1/3 by 3h over 4 squared times height. So V is equals to 1/3 by 9h squared over 16 times height. So V is equals to pi 3h cubed all over 16. So the volume will be 3 pi over 16 height cube. 3 pi 16 height cube. So therefore we should use it later on because we differentiate with respect to t. So we plug in the values and solve for dH over dt. So dV over dt is equals to 3 pi over 16 or 3h squared dH over dt. So the dV over dt is equals to 9 pi over 16 height squared dH over dt. So dV over dt is equals to 3 times 9 pi all over 16 height squared dH over dt. 3 is equals to 9 pi 16 2 squared dH over dt. So 3 is equals to 9 pi over 16 for dH over dt. So 3 is equals to 9 pi dH over dt all over 4. So 3 times 4 over 9 pi equals to dH over dt. So therefore our final answer will be dH over dt is equals to 4 over 3 pi. So next question, cone pointing downward with a height of 10 feet and a radius of 2 feet is being filled with water at a constant rate of 2 feet cubed per minute. So you are asked to find how fast the water surface is rising when the water depth is 5 feet. So okay, the volume of a cone is equals to 1/3 pi r squared height. So V is equals to 1/3 pi h over 5 times squared. So V is equals to 1/3 pi height squared over 25 times height. So V is equals to pi height cube over 75. So therefore V is equals to pi over 75 height cube. So we use it later. So the dV over dt is equals to pi over 75 3 height squared dH over dt. So the dV over dt is equals to pi all over 25 height squared dH over dt. So 2 is equals to pi over 25 times 5 squared dH over dt. So 2 is equals to pi over 25. So 5 squared is 25 dH over dt. So 2 is equals to pi dH over dt. So the answer will be 2 over 5 is equals to dH over dt. Or the answer will be 2 over 5 dH over dt feet per minute. So our next problem will be the water runs out of an inverted conical tank at a rate of 9 feet cubed per minute. The tank has a height of 10 feet and a base radius of 5 feet. You are asked to find how fast the water level is falling when the tank is 6 feet deep. So again, the volume is equals to 1/3 by R squared height. So V is equals to 1/3 by height over 2 squared times height. So V is equals to 1/3 by height squared over 4 times height. So V is equals to pi times height cube over 12. So therefore V is equals to pi over 12 height cube. So we should use it later. So up next, so the dV over dt is equals to pi over 12 3 height squared dH over dt. So dV over dt is equals to pi over 4 times height squared dH over dt. So negative 9 is equals to pi over 4 times 6 squared dH over dt. So negative 9 pi over 4 times 36 dH over dt. So negative 9 is equals to 9 pi dH over dt. So our final answer will be dH over dt will be negative 1 over pi feet per minute. So our final problem, last problem, will be the camera is on the ground 25 feet from the base of a 50-foot flagpole and films a flag being lowered at a rate of 5 feet per second. You are asked to find how fast is the angle of elevation from the camera to the flag changing at the instant of the flag is at 25 feet above the ground. So okay, so tan theta is equals to y over x. So sec squared theta d theta over dt is equals to x dy over dt minus y dy over dt dx over dt over x squared. So therefore 25 square root of 2 all over, we will substitute the value. So square d theta over dt is equals to 25 times negative 5 minus 25 times 0 over 25 squared. So the square root of 2 squared d theta over dt is equals to 25 times negative 5 all over 25 squared. So 2 d theta over dt is equals to negative 5 or 25 while equal to negative 1 over 5. Therefore, our final answer d theta over dt is equals to negative 1 over 5 times 2 or is equal to negative 0.1 radian per second.